Hello everybody. How y'all doing? It's your girl Lady Vasori in the building. Y'all know I am here to talk about something that's very important in the occult, and it's all about the real reasons why your magic fails and how to fix it. We're about to talk about that. And the reason why I'm talking about that on today is because I do a lot of client works for customers or for my clients. And I get sometimes the doubtful questions of why isn't it working, it hasn't worked yet, blah blah blah, and I want to dive into that. Before I get started, I want to say, hey y'all, my name is Lady Vasori. I am the owner and operator of a spiritual online Botanica called Visions by Vasori. I offer everything from the occults to client works to candle work, all of that. Check it out, visionsbyvasori.com. That's where you're going to find everything. I also do apprenticeship. My apprenticeship is on Patreon, and it is called Hoodoo Spiritual Full Spectrum Apprenticeship. When I say, and the reason why I named it Full Spectrum, is a totality of everything that goes along in the occult. I don't stop at nothing. I don't not learn just everything. I go over everything. I talk about everything. If it is a walk, I probably will be talking about it, okay? It's a broad spectrum in the occult. Very broad, very which avenue you want to go down, which way you want to go down. And I like to learn a lot of things. I teach from a non-dogmatic style, and guys, that is what it's all about. If you are wanting to learn about hoodoo, which is my first walk, hoodoo based with a sprinkle of everything else, find me on Patreon, guys. And you will be up under me, Lady Vasori, and I will be teaching you. I will be expecting for you to follow certain type of things, okay? Because it is an apprenticeship. All of my learning videos where I do a lot of my magical works, showing you how to do anything. If it's hoodoo based, it's probably going to go on my Patreon from now on. If you want to learn about it, y'all feel free. You can reach out to me about it, and I will get you on the right path. Now, all of my new subscribers, hey guys, thank you so much for subscribing to me. I really appreciate it. I am so totally grateful for all. If you guys are on my TikTok, yeah, I did a live not too long ago. Live where I do flame works alive. I'm holding that on TikTok because on my YouTube you can't play music, and I did not want to get a copyright. So guys, if you follow me on TikTok, I go live sometimes. Well, I'm going to start to, because consistency is what it's all about this walk. And I'm trying to stay consistent and get more out in the open for people to learn me and channel me and learn about how I walk. And if I resonate with you, I'm just what it is. All right. Now, let's talk about the real reasons why your magic fails and what you need to do to fix it. So I do have my notes right here, guys. I'm going to take a couple of moments of your time, and we're going to talk about this thing, because what I cannot stand when I do client works is doubtful thoughts that blocks my work. We got to stop doing that. Period, point blank. What happens when your magic is you add doubt into your work or even my work? It's very frustrating. You tend to put your intentions out there, right? You gather all your ingredients, your herbs, your conjure, your liquids, everything that you need. You timed it right. You use the moon phases. You use the right time of the day, the right time of the week. Then you perform your ritual, or I perform your ritual for you. Nothing happens, right? No movement, or the opposite of what you wanted to happen happens as the result. And there could be many reasons, but what I want to do is talk to you about the reasons of why it may fail, plus how you can fix the issue. All right. We're going to jump right into it because I ain't got all I got to go back on live. I have some clients waiting on me that I have to do some work for, but no follow through. That's number one. No follow through. Some things I've seen a lot in the magical community is people who perform rituals, cast spells, and then they wait for their intentions to manifest and wait and wait and wait. And then they ask if they can do the same magic again, expecting the initial intended result. Now, the question for you is, and my question for you is, have you followed through with fueling your magic in the physical realm? Huh? Have you followed through with fueling your magic in the physical realm? And what I mean by this, if you are confused, you may perform or ask me to perform a job ritual, okay? A new job, but you don't follow it up with footwork, like applying for the job, networking, etc., etc., etc. You have to do the work too. And this is a reason why your magic fails, because you're not setting you set the intention, but the energy behind it in the physical realm you're not doing. The energy and the intention in the spiritual realm must be mirrored with the intention and energy in the physical realm. Y'all ever heard of the saying, as above, so below? That's it. That's it. So I did love work. Let's talk about love work for a client. Soulmate work. Attraction work. Whatever. About a month or two ago, I give an outline of what I need for you to do. You sign it, that you understand about divine timing. You sign it, that you know what you need to do. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot attract anything without changing your vibrations. So you want me to put in all that work. I did all of this work that you paid me for, and you still don't get up and wash your ass. You still don't get up and put your hair into place, put a wig on, put a piece of hair on. I don't know. You still not exuding that sexuality and sensuality that men sometimes like. You're doing the regular basic ass shit, thinking that somebody is going to come in your life, and you still the same person that you was when I started your work. Baby, gone. Baby, if you don't oil yourself up and get jiggy with it, you better. And this is why your magic is failing. You don't have any follow through. It has to mirror, y'all. So the intention and energy that I'm sending up to the spiritual realm for you has to mirror your physical energy. And I can't do the physical for you. It has to mirror with the intention and energy in the spiritual as well as the physical. That's what it is. All right. Another thing is, not enough energy is raised. All right. So look, this kind of goes along with number one, the first thing that I told you, but sometimes not enough energy is raised during the ritual process. Now, for example, how many times, let's talk honestly, how many times have you made a wish and blown out the candles? And the wish actually came true. Now, yes, there's energy with the thought in your mind, then the action of blowing out the flame. But is that enough to set into a motion a big wish? You have to learn how to fix that problem too. You have to put the energy, enough energy, to inside of the work as well. It's not about all of my life force energy, because it's not my desire. It's your desire. You the one want it. So I did my part. So if you're doing a job ritual or job spell or prosperity, what are you doing? Okay? Another thing is second guessing yourself. Not knowing what you truly want and casting a spell or performing a ritual with your intention is a great way to have nothing happen. If you are second guessing yourself or me and my work, don't do the ritual or cast the spell. You got to be 100% knowing that this shit is going to work in due time. Okay? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. Stop second guessing yourself. You got to know what you know. You got to know in order to flow. That's just what it is. Okay? Another thing is magical recklessness. Now, it's the new thing that everyone says it doesn't matter as long as the intention is there. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. That's not what it is. Magic is more than that. Sure, intention is huge. Yes, it is. But if you're wanting to manifest real results, you'll probably be calling on help from allies such as gods and goddesses, your ancestors, your deities who you follow, guides, angels, or energies from trees and plants, crystals, and the elements. Each have their own consciousness and energetic vibrations. Now, always acknowledge, and you have to always understand that the energies you plan to work with make your magic. Don't call on two goddesses from two different pantheons doing a love ritual if you don't know them intimately. That doesn't make sense. I want you to research the supplies, research the tools, research the deities that you plan to use. That's reckless. Why would you do that? Okay? Magical recklessness may make your magic go awry in many different ways as well. Not to mention, it can sometimes be physically dangerous as well. For example, you ingest a plant that may be toxic or interacts with a medication that you're taking, or you didn't do research of how safely to use charcoal discs and loose incense and start a fire. Do your due diligence, people. Understand it. Understand the work. This is not a game. This is not a game at all. Another one that will make your magic fail is attracting the wrong energy. Attracting the wrong energy. Yeah. The fact of the matter is this. There are entities out there that are attracted to magic. It's like a bright light, and they're the moths. Don't let those moths get into your sacred space. And for this reason, I always remind people about cleansing, spiritual baths, about sealing, about warding practices that should be done on a regular basis. One thing that you should be doing in the walk at all times is protection work. If you're making magic and not cleansing before and sometimes after, you may attract the wrong kind of entities or energies, and they can mess with your magical results. It can get very messy. You have to do this. Okay? Another thing is not understanding the why behind it. That's the doubtful. This reason your magic fails goes hand in hand with being magically mindful and not reckless. You need to understand the why behind any magical rituals, any spells, any charms, any hoodoo bags, any gree-grees. You have to understand it. You have to ask yourself, why am I taking this ritual bath? Why am I smudging the house? How do these herbs work to open my third eye? Understanding the why is crucial to magical success and manifestation. Always question things. Always question yourself. Yes, you can question me. Hey, Lady V, Mama Source, what is that herb that, well, I'll tell you that anyway. But if you didn't hear me or if I missed something, what is that you put in there? What is the intention behind it? It's not the question, it's the doubtfulness within the question. Okay? Another big one that I can't stand to work with people like this, stuck in a negative mindset. You can't be around me if you are a negative person stuck in a negative mindset, period. If you're making magic, but you're a negative person and you're expecting positive results, you're probably going to be disappointed. That's a shocker. Right. What we think becomes reality. If you're constantly living in a state of fear, anxiety, depression, you're blocking your own magic. And you're blocking my works as well. Fear disconnects us from the divine. Fear disconnects us from the divine. It's this universal energy that we tap into when we do magic. When we do magic and we are overall a positive forward thinker, we are connected to the divine and allow energy to flow freely through us. Therefore, we manifest it. You understand? So if you are a negative thinker and you think you're going to get a positive flow and you are fucking negative, you are out of your mind. You have to change your mindset. Okay? Another thing too is it's just not the time. The time for whom? The divine timing is within that. The last reason your magical works fail may be a bit disappointing, but it's true nevertheless. Sometimes you can do all the magical work, all the magical things right, and still see no results or different results than you expected. It doesn't matter though. If you did everything perfectly, the magic doesn't work sometimes. This is because it's just not the time, the divine timing for you to have that expensive car, for you to have that relationship, for you to have that move that you want to move to a new state, for you to have that new job. It's not the time. The universe, your guides, your ancestors, your gods, your goddesses, your deities, all look out for you. All look out for you. And sometimes what you want to happen isn't what's best for you or your growth. So the magic blocked itself. You got to understand that too. It's just, you got to wait on your divine timing, y'all. I did work I did work. I ain't even gonna talk about it because it is what it is. I did work and it came to fruition 3 years later. Love work. For my husband now. Took 3 fucking years for me to meet him. Yeah, me. And that's why I'm talking to y'all, trying to tell you, sometimes that happens. But you have to keep forward thinking and going on and not worrying about it. It's going to come sooner or later, but within divine timing. Now, sometimes we're going to talk about what can I do to, sometimes I do work and I see that we need to do a little bit more work. That's more, not as often as usually that I see. But if I'm doing any type of uncrossing work and I need for you to do something else, I'm going to tell you that. But other than that, we got to free flow and allow things to come to you. Now, here's how to fix the problems. We're going to jump right into that. With the no follow through. Let's go step by step. With the no follow through, when you do something that sets your intention in motion in the spiritual, you should feed or fuel your magic in the physical. Looking for a new lover? Put yourself out there, baby. Go to social events. Sign up for those dating sites. Don't be lazy, y'all. And spruce yourself up. Go buy you some new perfume. Go get you a new dress. Hell, bitch, go to the Goodwill. Buy you a new color. I changed the color of my hair. Not that I need anybody, but I want to keep myself up for my husband. The one that I got. You feel me? Put yourself out there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the staying in that you think he gonna magically just come and you in the house with bedhead and a bowl of cereal and watching Lifetime. That's not how that works. Okay? Another thing is to fix not enough energy raised. We're going to talk about that too. Just saying a chant over a candle and letting it burn might not be enough energy to manifest your intentions. You might have to go big. Baby, I'm doing 5 7-day candles right there for all intentions. Positive blessings, protection, healing, love, and prosperity. 5. Okay? Raise more energy by chanting over and over. You got to feel the energy in you and around you and channel it into your ritual. You can dance. Some people sing. I listen to music. You could pray, affirmations, visualizations. All are great ways to raise your energy for your magical practice. Then channel and release it and don't look back at it. You have to let it go. Okay? If you are in the realm of second guessing yourself, here's how to fix that problem. Know what you want and why you want it clearly. Clearly. Then once you've made the work or did the ritual, don't second guess it. If you second guess yourself, maybe you shouldn't have made the magic to begin with or did the work to begin with. You got to know this shit. If you are in the magical recklessness type of failure, there's been many times I have intuitively put herbs and stones together for a ritual without looking up every single herbs or their properties, and the spell has worked. But this is also because I've already worked with these herbs and stones before and understand their core vibrations and their intentions. If you have no clue on what an herb is used for or its energy, you need to do your research first. The same goes for invoking gods, ancestors, and spirits. They do have their likes and their dislikes. That just takes a little bit of time, and effort goes a long way magically for you. Again, apprenticeship. Get a mentor. You might not attune to me, but you need to attune to something, somebody that can teach you something. And y'all cannot be out here willy-nilly doing magical rituals and, and not knowing what you are doing. That's insane. And very reckless. Another one is attracting the wrong energy. This is so important to set up a regular magical maintenance routine for protection. What I said earlier, one of the most important works in hoodoo is protection work. All the time. Protect yourself from the known as well as the unknown. You have to. Magical maintenance should be done monthly, including a full house cleaning, self-cleansing, sealing of your threshold, cleaning off your altars, changing the waters. I do that every Sunday. And warding. Warding can be done every 3 months if that's you. But because I am a practitioner, I do it more often. When you do magic or rituals or spells, you should cleanse before the ritual. And you should set up some form of magical protection. Otherwise, you will run the risk of letting the wrong spirits in, baby. All right. Now, for you, the failure of not understanding the why, if you don't understand why you're doing something, why do it? Just because a book or someone told you to do it this way? No. I walk by spirit. I lead myself by spirit. That's a surefire way to miss an important aspect of marriage. Not marriage, magic, when you don't listen. Always ask why if you do not understand why. But don't be doubtful in the question. If you're stuck in a negative mindset, baby, this one right here. If you are stuck in a negative mindset, and this seems like a difficult one to break through, but it's actually quite easy. It's simple for me. Change the way you think. What you think, you create and become. That's it. What you think, you will create and become. Recognize when you're having a negative thought and redirect your mind to something positive. Being stuck in a negative mindset will negatively affect your magic and will affect your life, y'all. Also, meditation is great. Get outside, do some exercise, and walking is good. I get my sleep and I eat well to break negative mindsets. Eat well, eat healthy. Drink your water is the super element. Drink your water. If you are a failure and you're thinking to yourself, it's just not the time, recognize it might not be the right time for you to have what you are asking for. The universe has other plans for you. All you have to do is try it again later. Go to another. So if I do love work, right? I finish, release it for myself. Self-love work, love work, whatever. Okay? I'm going to release that. I'm going to go to protection next, and then prosperity next, and then a healing next, and then a positive blessing. And then I always go right back around little after I did all my other works, and I start with another ritual for love work. But I don't think about it no more. And that's what y'all be doing. You thinking about it too much. And it is like you thinking about it so much that you're not going to pull it in because, baby, you negative. Why I ain't meeting him? Why he ain't came yet? Why, Lord? Oh, Lord, I'm gonna be single all my life. So the fuck what? I'd rather be single with the right person who is me than with a person that is not the right person and they just whole totally not for you just because you didn't want to be single. Divine timing, y'all. You know? Divine timing, y'all. All day, every day. All day, every day. And those are reasons why your magic fails, or reasons why it just doesn't work when you feel like it should. Just because you pay me, I need for you to be in a flow with me. Y'all got to understand this. I get it. We talk about when I do my works and I do a candle, most of the time client works, or if I do a reading. Readings are a little different, but I need for you your mindset to be open and understand the message behind it. Some people don't understand the message because they are so blocked off that the message is not getting to your core of your ori, because you are saying, well, who's she talking about? Bitch, it could be past, present, or future. The person might not even be there yet that I'm talking about. It's general readings for a reason. Step into your calling, baby. All right? So guys, thank y'all for watching. This is some reasons why your magic fails miserably and ways to fix it if you fucking with me. I need for y'all to do that. If you need anything, visionsbyvasori.com. Guys, if you want to join my apprenticeship, it's all on Patreon. everything you need to know. If you want to inbox me, you shall. The store number is 704-284-9898. You can shoot me a quick text message and I will respond within 48 hours, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all go trend and find me on TikTok where you will see me live doing rituals. All right? Peace.